Alright you guys, what's up? This is going to be a regular spider XP farm tutorial, and yeah, I already have one of these, but I'm doing a new version because I found some better ways to do certain things. And yeah, I was actually helped out by a comment. I forget the name, but I'll put it in the description, the name of the person who did it, or who said the comment. But anyways, I improved a few things, and yeah, let's give a demo without further ado. As you can see, I got a bunch gathered up here, so yeah, it's the same, works the same as before. You pull down to crush to get a one-hit kill, then collect your drops in the corners, which are these corners, all these four corners, and then flick it up again to reset it. So let's flick it down to get them down to a one-shot kill. I think I was punching them before, so that's why one or two of them died. Yeah, so now there'll all be a one-punch kill here, as you can see. And this is going to take me a while to kill them all, but alright, so once you kill them all, you can collect your XP and your drops in these four corners here. And then you can flick it back up and more can gather in here again. And so yeah, it works the exact same way, and then we just got a little on-off switch over here that activates this, as you can see. Those turn on, shuts it off. Alright, so yeah, that's it, and let's get into showing you guys how to build it. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is find a spider dungeon and light it up so none more can spawn. I have it on peaceful mode right now, but you know, just light it up so none can spawn. And then you're going to want to pull up your F3 screen and then look in the directions F2 and F1, and in these directions we're going to want our walls to be 4 blocks away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so our wall is going to be right on this where this torch is here. And then in the direction 2 it's the same, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So it goes back 2 here, just like so. So 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. And then in the direction 3 and 0, you're going to want it to be 3 blocks away, so this is the perfect amount already, this wall right here. So it's 1, 2, 3 away, and this one is 2 away, so we've got to take it 1 back yet. So yeah, it's just going to be like this. So once again, I'll just repeat that all real quick. So in the directions 3 and 0, it's going to be 3 blocks away. So 0 or 3 and 0 right here. So 3 blocks away and 3 blocks away, and then 2 and 1 is 4 blocks away. So 4 and 4. Okay, so now that you've got your walls figured out, you can plan where you want your roof. So you're going to want to put 1 block above the spawner, and then 1 block on top of that, and then that's where your roof's going to be, because they only spawn in a 3 high area around the spawner. So you can just fill this all in, and then you got your roof. Alright, now that you got your roof, you can plan out where you want your floor. So we're just going to take it 1 block down. That is it. That is all you need to go down. And I think in my last video I did 2 blocks down, but you actually don't need to go 2 blocks down. So I don't know why I did that, but just take this floor 1 down, and then you have your spawning room outlined. So it should look something like that. So on the direction F0, that's where you're going to want to place water. So you can place water all along the edges here, all the way to this side. And on this side you're going to want to break the bottom block there and place stairs all the way along. Just like that, and then take out the block above it, and then the block diagonal above the stairs like this. Then we're going to want to count 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th block we're going to hit it out, and then on the 5th block we're going to hit that out as well. And this is where the water is going to flow down, so you're just going to want to knock out those areas right there. And then you can just take out these bottom blocks right here all the way down as well, because it's gonna drop down 1 there. And also you can take out this block on the corner right here. I find that having this block broken is just better for having them not get stuck in the middle here when both sides come together. So yeah, now we can actually place signs diagonally above the stairs just like this all the way along. You can actually do this before you place any of the water. Probably is a better idea. You can place water on this side like this, and the same on the other side like that, and then it'll just flow down that path just like we want. Alright, so the next step is to go down this tunnel right here that we just started to make, and we're going to actually extend it out, and you want to replace those blocks, make sure you do, if you break them to get in here. And yeah, so we just want to extend this out from here. It's going to be 7 blocks including this block, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you're going to want it to be 3 high. And yeah, so just make it 3 high just on these 2 last blocks, and the rest, the ceiling can be 2 high. And then after 3 high, you're going to want to clear an area above that, just like I have right now, and you're going to place iron bars right over top of this hole, just like that. And what I like to do, actually, I don't know if this actually does help, but I like to have ice on these last 2 blocks right here. And I don't know why, but I feel like this helps them group up faster. I'm not sure if it actually does though, but I like to put ice there. But anyways, the next thing you can do is put the pistons in, and where they're going to go is right behind these blocks right here. So we'll just put them in just like this, and then replace those blocks that we just broke, and we'll do the same on the opposite side. Just like so. But I'm going to break these blocks just so I can get up here. And now we can start to do the wiring. So to start it, we're going to place 2 redstone torches just like so. But yeah, now we're going to connect the power from these redstone torches to these pistons over here. So a good way to do this is to just do something like this. And then you can go back here all the way around and power them. And you'll see it doesn't quite make it, so what you're going to need to do is add a repeater somewhere along the way. And there you go. And you could actually move this wiring further back if you wanted to, so you had a less cramped space in here. But so the next thing is to place 2 redstone on top of these 2 blocks right here, and then to place a redstone down like that, and then facing the opposite direction, a repeater, then a redstone, and then another repeater just like that. And then 1 block away from the repeater, we'll place a block and then a torch. And then coming out of this repeater, we'll place a redstone and then a repeater, just like that. And then we can place a block right here. And then we can start to place our redstone repeaters over here. So we're going to go 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 6, including this one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2, 1, 2. Alright, and then you can connect them with redstone, but obviously you can see here that we don't want this to connect, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise this by 1, and it will still connect, but what I can do is do this, and then it will not be connected. Alright, and yeah, you can finish connecting the repeaters with the redstone just like that, and set them all to full delay. All these repeaters, by the way, not these 2 repeaters on the corner, just the ones in this bulk area right here. So once you've done that, you've got the crusher set up basically. So what you can do to test it is you can place a lever here, and if you flick the lever, these pistons should extend until this redstone reaches the end here. Perfect. So it's definitely working. It's exactly what we want. So now we just need to worry about the bottom pistons, and so to do that we need to lead some redstone from this block here, and so we'll just lead it down like that, and basically we just want to lead it to those bottom pistons over there. So we're gonna just keep going down, and you just carry it basically to the pistons, and you can really do this however you want, but this is how I like to do it. I like to place a block here, and then redstone there and there. And then what you're going to need to do is wire this to the other bottom pistons on the other side. So you can just wrap the redstone around, and you're going to need another repeater somewhere along the way here. I think you actually need a repeater before these pistons as well. Make sure the current can actually reach. Alright, and we do the same thing on these other side here. So we can just wire it in just like that. And now we should be fully connected. All we need to do is set a lever up, and to do that we need to connect it to this wiring right here going into the bottom pistons. And I kinda have an idea of where I want my lever, so I'm just gonna wire it there, but you can place your lever wherever you want. Alright you guys, so here's where I chose to have my lever, so I just wired it from here all the way around to my lever. But you can have your lever anywhere you want, like I said, but we can test it out now. So let's flick it. And if it's done correctly, the top one should retract when this repeater is done, and the bottom one should stay extended. Good. And then we can reset it just like that. And perfect. So now we can actually test it out. So you've got some spiders here, so let's test it out. This should get them down to a one-punch kill. Fingers crossed. Yep, it's definitely working. Awesome. Awesome. So it's completely done. All you're going to want to do is take out these 4 blocks right here and just on the corners here, because this is where you're going to have to collect all the drops that are in the hole there. And then you're basically done, and then it's just basically about making it look all nice and pretty and covering up your wiring. You can obviously do this a lot cleaner than I did. I just wanted to put it together fast for you so you know how to do it. So yeah, then you just flick it back and more can gather in now. And the next part I'm going to show you is only optional. It is the lighting, and it is if you want an on-off switch, and it's very simple. Alright, so having an on-off switch is very easy, so you're going to want to go above the spawning room, and you're going to want to find the corners of the spawning room. So I've already found them, so just break blocks until you find the exact blocks for the corners. And then from each corner you're going to want to count 1, 2, and then on the third block you're going to want to replace that block with a glowstone lamp. And just do this from each corner, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. There you go. And then you're just going to want to wire it up, and you can really do this however you want, but I'm coming from this area, so how I'm going to do it is just like simple as that. But then I can just hook that up right here, and bam. So when you put the lever, these should turn on, and that will actually disable spawning in the room and shut the whole thing down. So yeah, that's it guys. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks. Later.